I'm doing this video for a friend. He wanted the three-way switch to be ID0, auto circle, ID2, return to launch, and center is null. And the gear switch will be only two-way, RC mode and stabilize mode. Okay, let's say this is your model number 4. Let's go in the mix. First, you have to make a software switch. This is very important. The three-way switch will be now master. First, make a software switch 1, make it AND, and use ID1 and negative gear. This is very important so that the three-way switch remains master. Next, let's move out. Let's go to the mix. Here's what you have to do. In channel 5, edit. Let's see inside. Source will be half. Weight is -100. Trim off. Software switch 1. Exit. Channel 6. This is auto circle. Channel 6. Let's edit. It is set to half. Source. Weight 100 for auto circle. And trim off. Switch ID0, which is auto circle. And last, I just duplicated it and changed the values. Source is also half. Now -100 for return to launch. Trim off, and this is ID switch 2. The three-way switch pulled down. Okay, let's see what happens. My gear switch is down, I mean up in default position, that is RC mode. Okay, everything is in RC mode, and my three-way switch is in the null position. Let's see. In the center. 1, 2, 3. Okay, in the center. That's the only time you can use RC mode, because auto circle and RTH has to be master. It's noted in the manual. So when you go to return to launch, there, it is already automatically auto balance mode, and the value of channel 6, this one, is -100. That is return to launch. When I move it to center, it goes back to RC, or the position of the gear switch, and going back one more up position, that is auto circle. This means the three-way switch is master for the gear switch. The only way you can enable RC mode is when you set the three-way switch to mid position. Then, and only then, you can use the gear switch. You can move the gear switch or modify the gear switch. Other than that, return to home, it goes back to auto balance mode, and auto circle, it goes back to auto balance. Anyway, even if we don't program that master switch 1, it will always be in balance mode. Well, we just mixed it also, so there's no problem about that. The only problem is, let's say you turned off the radio. and you turn it on. The radio wants all your switches to be in default mode. In this alert display, there is no link between the radio and the plane. No link. Unless you switch all the switch back to the default settings. That is up, the three-way switch up, and the gear switch down. And look at the values. At that position, when the radio links with the model, you are in auto circle mode. This, because your three-way switch is, this is the default position, and the gear switch has to be all the way back. So that's the main problem. That's why I changed the program. Well, if you really like this, it's okay. Just remember to return the three-way switch to the middle so that you can use the gear switch. That's all. It's very short video. I hope you get it and program it on your radio.